there are quite a few topics that registrants are receiving in comment letters. Three of the key ones are MD&A, business segments, and revenue recognition, along with, as you mentioned, non-GAAP measures. That's still a continued focus, will continue to be a focus into the future.
Joining me today is KatelynPeek, Vice President of SEC Reporting with Prologis. Katelyn, thanks so much for joining us.
Of course, glad to be here.
Now, here at REITwise, you moderated the session on SEC and PCAOB hot topics. Obviously, the SEC's climate rule is top of everyone's mind, but what are some of the other trends in SEC comment letters, and do non-GAAP measures continue to be on the SEC's radar?
Well, as we discussed in the session, there are quite a few topics that registrants are receiving in comment letters. Three of the key ones are MD&A, business segments, and revenue recognition, along with, as you mentioned, non-GAAP measures. That's still a continued focus, will continue to be a focus into the future, especially as we see, the new ASU on business segments released this past winter. Large accelerated filers will have to, include that in our 2024 10Ks, and also the climate change ruling, which will affect 2025. So continued focus as we get into the next couple of years.
And what type of critical audit matters are frequently cited in audit reports within the real estate industry?
The two main items are impairment and purchase price allocations, but we are seeing a decrease in overall CAMs for the real estate industry from 19. We averaged around 2, and now it's about 1. So usually it's one of those two.
And finally, are there any other areas of focus at the SEC that REITs should be made aware of?
Well, Prologis, we're mostly focused on, obviously, the new climate change ruling that came out March 6th. While it was less extensive than the original proposal, it does require, expanded regulatory requirements for all public filers. So that's top of mind, obviously, along with the business segments and the income taxes ASUs from this winter that became final. Those will impact our 2024 and 2025 reporting cycles. So definitely a focus there as well.